that the bunch that appeared on this last live final were the nicest bunch I've ever come across. They were also probably the most talented bunch I've come across. Every Thursday on the live final, before we do the final on the Saturday, we have a get-together in Pizza Express, right? And it's our last chance to blow out, right? And we all have a meal, and then they all have a sing-song afterwards. And every single one of them sang not as the person who were going to be on the final, but as somebody completely different. It was amazing. Frankie Valli was Pavarotti. It was extraordinary. Kelly LaRocque was Lauryn Hill. Freddie Mercury was Robbie Williams. It was sensational. And they were really, really supportive of each other, because Gary Mullen, who was Freddie Mercury, I have to say it's the first time ever that you could really see that somebody was way ahead. And that was just from his heat. Because he was the least likely person to be Freddie Mercury. I mean, there he was, a little computer salesman from Glasgow. And it didn't look anything like him.
It was like waiting to go on the big one at Blackpool. That's the way I can see it. And you look at it and you think, oh God, no, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. And then, but once you got on the stage, you were fine, because everybody was all really nervous, and there was so much adrenaline rush beforehand, and then we were all going through, and it was like, go, 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 go. And when it got to your turn, it was like, oh no! Everybody else going, go, go, go. But it was, once you went out on the stage, the terror and the sort of nerves just disappeared, and you went straight in, did the song, and then come back off. But when you come back off the stage, you want to go back on again. It was so exciting. But it was terrifying and exciting as well.
It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. A kind of magic.
When we first did the sort of dress rehearsal and the costume, and I was like, we don't need you for an hour. If you want to go back to your dressing room or whatever and just relax. So I back in the dressing room, got myself in the comfy chair, put my feet up, went for a sleep, woke up and went, who's that? The makeup and the wig and the moustache. I was like, God, is that me? And it's a real shocker when you see the difference, because they spend so much time with photographs and things, just getting, I mean, they shaded my nose and my head and stuff to try and get the look right, and it's unbelievable, the transformation as well. You sort of look and you think, nah. You know, in fact, my mother-in-law had to sort of show my son, look at his daddy, look, there he is. Because he was a bit lost as well, he was almost as lost as I was.
Freddie Mercury is the absolute epitome of what the show is about, I think, because it doesn't look like him. The transformation, they did their best, but I don't think it was wildly successful. It still didn't. It still looked like a computer salesman from Glasgow. But the show is about the voice. And he absolutely became Freddie Mercury. And also, if you're being an icon, you don't mess about with that, because people will be on you like a ton of bricks if you don't get it right. And he was sensational.
It's a kind of magic.
The best thing about it for me was there was no competitive edge, which I thought there probably would have been, but no, it was all like, you know, sort of Three Musketeers, one for all and all for one. I was like, right, let's go and do this, give them a good show.
One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal, one golden lens of what you'll be. It's a kind of magic. One shot of light that shows the way. No mortal man can win this day. It's a kind of magic. A bell that rings inside your mind, with challenging the doors of time. It's a kind of magic.
You are such a brave man. I'm telling you, when you're playing an icon, you better get it right. And you did, honestly. What a top performance, especially when you came out and people were going, what's he going to be? I don't think so. And not only that, Queen's record company was so impressed that they have sent a platinum disc for you. Because... And greetings from the fan club as well. A good man.
When I heard the votes coming through, I was like, hang on a minute, what did they just say?
And Freddie Mercury scored a grand total of 806.
And it didn't quite sink in. So I thought that Tony had got the most votes, so did Frankie Valli. I thought he'd got the most votes, and then when they called out my votes, I thought, right, Stephen, who did Frank Sinatra, they obviously won, because I knew there was a lot of voting, and it was over 2 million votes. I knew there'd been a lot of votes cast, and I thought, right, he's won.
Frank Sinatra scored a grand total of 402,510, which means...
I was looking at him thinking, why isn't he moving? And then it was when they all sort of, it's like, hey! Patting me in the back and sort of tapping me in the head and shaking me. I thought, oh, hang on a minute. It was me, and I just felt a bit stunned. I thought it was if someone had whacked me over the head with a shovel or something, So I just staggered out and back on the stage. When I walked through the doors, and I remember vaguely sort of seeing the crowd, and I thought I was going to hit the floor here. I was going to fall down. And it's when Matthew came over and put his arm around me. He just sort of held me up, and I was like, I'm going to pass out. He's like, you'll be fine. Anyway, and he obviously started chatting to the camera. But I've no recollection of even performing at the end. It was just a blur. When I went home back to Glasgow after the interviews and things, and I watched the video and I thought, oh, that's what happened. Oh, so that's who was on the stage, because I had no idea what was going on. It was like, Jack still looked like a rabbit caught in headlights. As I was done, look. But it was good to watch it and see exactly what happened.
Well, it's pretty redundant to say, how do you feel?
Ask me later.
That is the best competition I have ever seen on the show, and I've never seen a more fitting winner. Congratulations. The man least likely. The quality just gets better and better. Tough choice, clear winner. Before he hits the party, he's got to hit the stage one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Stars in the Rise live grand final, Gary Mullen as Freddie Mercury.
Never ever expected for this to happen. It was just like, go along for the audition, see what happens. And then when they said you've got a final audition in Manchester, I was like, okay, go along for that and see what happens. And then when they said you're on the heat, get a web on the TV, have a bit of fun, have a laugh, dress up as Freddie and go out and hopefully do a good tribute as well, because I'm obviously a big Queen fan. And then to get to the final was like, this is a bit surreal. And then to win, it was just like, my God, this is bizarre. So something straight out of the Twilight Zone.